Okay, this is taking a look at Johnny's work, JBG Johnny Matrix. This is the 29th of July, 2015. I'm going to push the envelope here because I want people to understand. Johnny's a teacher for me. There's other teachers, but he's a big one. And um, what you'll see here in just like 6 seconds, 4 seconds, you'll see like a line across here. And this is going to be that's the whole video right there, okay? What you just saw right there. So let's go and figure out what that is. So this is going at just 22% speed, excuse me. It's 2% speed. Now this is the line I was talking about. That it occurs at 6 minutes and 58 seconds of the video. Okay, so what's the big deal, you say? It's just a line across the sky. It's some kind of error with the video, with video processing. Everyone's got a lot of words they can put to it, but the truth is, it is something. I see it as something different. Okay. Now these shapes are just appeared. Again, this video is going very slow, so we'll see as these shapes mature in the next less than a second or so, and they'll finally dissolve into clouds. Okay, especially on this right side, I notice it very well, much better. On this left side, there's a couple interesting objects too. I believe it's this one. Let's click there. Now you see how that one's turning into kind of a completely different shape. I don't know. Some would call it Doom. Whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. It's a golden shape. Looks very pronounced to me. You can say that that's just a random pixelation. I would argue that's more than a random pixelation of the gold shape. Now let's go over to the other side, back again. It's a big sky here, so now notice this one is half there and half fuzzed out. And if you know my channel, you'll know I've taken lots of pictures of what I consider plasma creatures, and they can fuzz in and out. And this is not just myself who said this type of thing. Super Mush Mouse is another one who's also has the same type of philosophy and similar. No one has the same philosophy. We're all different, but we're all putting on different things. For example, Casey Joss would say that these are the fallen, and another Johnny might say Computer Matrix, Club 21, whatever. I don't know. We all have seen this in different ways. Manny Skywatch might say atomic ships or other things, but nobody knows. But we all seen this type of thing. So I'm just gonna click again. Let's just because we'll see this one's already kind of fuzzing out. Okay, that's just the second click, a very very small short amount of time. Now you can see again, if this was just noise, I question why it would stay there. And now look as it's changing, and literally this is like less than a tenth of a second, much less than a tenth of a second. You can see it's turning into a kind of a cloud-like shape. Let's go back to the other side. Let's go to our gold standard here. We'll just stay with that one for a short. Like click it on, and now it's still changing. Okay, now it's already gone. It's already gone to a cloud shape, and most of this stuff is going to cloud shapes because it happens real quick. You saw it in real time at the beginning here. So most of these things are starting to go to the cloud shape. They're losing their definite shape. You can see orbs here. You call them orbs or whatever. I don't call them orbs. I do it for simplicity's sake, but I see these as plasma creatures. There's a pretty purple color there, huh? Purple and yellow. Occult Sciences 101 might be interested in that. But this was quite a sky that Johnny captured, obviously. Okay, so you can see how this is morphing. I'm just going to do a very quick click. I'm just going to do a very quick click here. There, it's on, still going, changing there. So they're all changing back to clouds. They're all kind of disappearing. But you see, for example, this. this shape stayed coherent the whole time as it morphed, meaning that it wasn't just random pixels, one thrown here, off to the left, right here, off to the left, here. This stayed a coherent picture. It just changed. It just morphed as these plasma creatures do. So basically the whole line was gone, which again, some would argue is some kind of video error, video translation error. I can't argue that. I cannot say that, because when I look at it like this, I see something which I call plasma creatures that are morph very quickly. They always have been able to morph very quickly, but actually able to stop your camera from focusing, able to shift things around. So I am seeing a plasma creature. And again, we're still not out of that 58 second. I'm going to click it again real quick. You see another quick morph, and now it's really spreading out. This cloud is really spreading out. See how big this one? The rest of them went transparent along this line. This is what I was showing you. Maybe there's a little something right there, but not really. But the rest of this line went transparent. But this one decided to morph out into a bigger cloud. Now click again. Again, this is all less than a second. Okay, each one of these clicks is a tenth of a second, but probably less than 10th of a second. Anyway, there's a nice little mouth, eye, almost a tongue. I don't know. I'm not even going to go there with that type of thing, but people talk about it all the time, and I agree with that. There's the shapes in these clouds are not random. Yeah. Well, anyway, you see how quick this is? This is just less than a tenth of a second. That was just a click. I'm still on 58, so we haven't even gone over a full second yet. That will be at 59. That'll be 2 seconds. Okay. See how it's moving so quick? It's still moving so quick. It's still changing shape so quick. Again, we're still on 658. Click it again. Now you saw a big part of it kind of fuzz out, white out right there. So again, it's dividing itself, hiding itself. So this is almost like the last part of the entity showing itself more clearly. Yep, it's gone. It's gone, and I'm still not even out of that second. So from 6:57 to 6:58, it was probably closer to the beginning of 6:58. But at 6:58, before the end of 6:58, it's already gone. So this is what I'm trying to show you. I'm just zooming out here. In this sky at 6:57, we see this, and this is, again, some may call this random. Over on this side, this far side, this is what actually became the clouds. The rest of it kind of just disappeared. Even this gold. I don't want to say Dick of Doom, but that may be a trademark name by Manny Skywatch or some other people. But anyway, that's funny. It's a golden obelisk. I guess it's the PC way to say it, or whatever. It's definitely a specific shape, and there are other specific shapes here, just not as interesting, I guess, to this gold bug that I am. But I think this is the one that actually becomes the larger cloud. Yeah. But these are all along here. And again, I'm just gonna click it, let it play right here. Most people would say that this is nothing, that this is just some kind of translation error with the some kind of random whatever errors. Look at that. Look. Okay, people, that was 1 minute. That was 1 minute. Yeah, it was 1 minute, but it was less than 1 second. Okay, we're still 6:58. It's all gone, and I'm just showing you that there's a lot more going on in this sky. And again, Johnny is one of those people that can show you. He's bringing it out. he's able to show it and see it because he's part of it. He understands it more than most. He's not the only one. There's many people on YouTube that can see these things, but including Manny Skywatch and many others. SD, I mean, all the good old buddies, Barty Man, everyone, Casey Josh, and then a myriad of the orbs I've been, looking into, people who've been doing the orb work. But it's all out there. It's look at it. Look at that. Look at that gold. Look at it all. And some people would just say, "Oh, that's just a distortion." Well, look at it. That's not a distortion, people. That becomes a cloud. That's not a distortion. That becomes a cloud. And then this cloud, look how fast that cloud is moving. It's almost moving with a camera but it's not moving with the camera. It's actually, that's part of what gives it away, because it's not even keeping up with the camera movement. If it was actually some kind of error in the processing, it would keep up as he panned across the screen. It would continue, but it doesn't. It gets left behind because it is a physical object that showed up. The plasma creature was captured.